Hi everyone, it's Teresa. How are you doing today? Happy Monday. We're going to have fun today. Yes we are. We're going to do a denim panel. So if you've not seen these, they're just denim on board. I'm going to do some silk screen printing today, and we're going to use all kinds of stuffs, and I found a new paint to try. So we're going to try that too, and I will show you that here. I was doing some research. I know this isn't new to anybody else, but it is new to me. And it's a watercolor acrylic paint, but it's for fabric, as well as canvas, wood, and paper. So it's a multi-surface, except for glass. It doesn't go on glass. But I want to see how this performs. I'm pretty excited about it. And I bought that for 30-something% off at Hobby Lobby. Alright, I'm going to get rid of this. I just wanted you to see that it was a denim canvas. We're going to get started. First things first, you know the rules. I'm going to wipe our feet off on our mat. Good job. Second thing we're going to do is we're going to think about what's annoying us, frustrating us, and blocking us. Because I have artist block really bad right now, and I need to get rid of it. And I think I know what the problem is. So when I take my deep breath on the count of 3, I'm going to think about it, then I'm going to release it and play like we've never played before. And what I want you to do is, if you feel sick, you're hurt, you're angry, frustrated, lonely, I want you to take a deep breath on the count of your 3, hold it, and then release it, and we can just play and be ourselves. Alright, are you ready? 1, 2, 3. I'm feeling blocked. I forgot how to play. Stress has been in my way. And release it. I'm no longer blocked. I'm going to play. First things first I want to do is I'm going to lay in a little bit of background to this, and I'm just going to use white. I cannot find this anywhere, so I haven't really played with this because I don't want to run out. Crazy, I know. But I've been feeling kind of, I just don't want to use it. But we are today. So we're going to create a little scene and have some fun. I have my silk screens out. I kind of want to play with. I may add more. But we're going to do a mixed screen background with various colors. This is one of my newer ones. This is a Heidi Swap, I believe is her name. One of hers that I got at Joann's a while back. And the thing that's hardest for me is to get the paper off the back. We did it. We did it. Yes. And I found this and I thought, well, wouldn't that be pretty if we just put that on there and we had us a little bit of fun. So that's all you do. I'm sorry if there's a glare. This one's kind of shiny where the other ones aren't. Still pretty. So how you do this, you're going to take a squeegee or a sponge and you're just going to let it go. What does that mean? You're going to have a lot of fun. You're also going to need a heat gun to heat set this and a bin of water so you can clean this off right away because you don't want to leave that on there. Let's get started. Just keep talking, shall we? I want to make sure that's firmly down. It's not quite where I want it yet. I want to put quite a few things on here, which I think will be really pretty. And come over a little more. Marks the side of the canvas there. And we're just going to go for it. I'm going to put a little bit of out like this. I'll quit stuttering one of these days. And I put a little out like that. You can always add more. But to put too much on there would be a bit of a problem. So I'm just going to go right over the top. I'm going to smoosh it through. And I'm going to add color to it, so don't be afraid. We're just going to push that through. Do you see how beautiful that is? These are starting to come back in popularity again. And for that I'm grateful for, because if you find these in the what I like to call the undermarket, you're going to pay for it, and it won't be cheap. I'm going to turn this again. The undermarket is on eBay, things like that, that are old school, and oh boy are they expensive, and I just put my finger right in it. That's me. So I just want to make sure that I get that right where I want it. And it takes a little bit extra paint here and there. This paint is thick for this type of project, and that's why I'm kind of sad that I can't find any more of it. I found it at Hobby Lobby, 2-3 years ago on sale, and I haven't found it again since, and it's been kind of frustrating to me because once I fall in love with something, they take it away. That makes me mad. Does that make you frustrated too? Yeah, I think it does. I'm not the only artist out there who gets frustrated because they take my toy away. Alright, I'm going over it a few times and make sure I've got all the areas that right here I don't have any paint. You're going to know if you don't have paint there. It's going to show sort of a dark spot. And there we go. That looks good to me. I can still see some dark areas where there's no paint over the tippy top, and we can't have that. I'm just going to go in and have a little fun. It's not the main focal, but it is important. Oh, do you see how that looks on denim? Isn't that gorgeous? I know, right? Who thought? It is super crazy. I'm going to rinse my hand off in my bin of water. Yeah, it's starting to finally relax. Who knew this is what we needed? I'll go over to this corner and do the same thing. I'm going to put some paint out. I'm going to just smear it over the top. You can use a credit card for this. I didn't want to go into that flower, but if I did, oh well. As I was saying, you can use a credit card to go over this. You're just going to want to go lightly. You don't want to tear your screen because these aren't cheap. I was lucky to find mine. This one was $4.95 on sale. Original price tag of $15. That's a lot of money. That's a lot of money to me. I'm frugal anyway, so I make no apologize for my cheapness. No, I do not apologize. Like I said, we just want to get a little in the background here. We're not going to be so stodgy and so over dramatic if it doesn't hit every little thing. Because it's like I said, it's not the main focal point yet. I might even do some sponging over the top of it. You can still see some light areas, so I'm going to go over it again. And just put my hand on it again. Watch your hands, Teresa. Alright, here we go. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull this off, put it in my bin. I'm going to keep going. Alright, let's see what we got. Oh, that's pretty. We missed some areas, don't worry about it. I'm going to put that in my bin. I'll let it soak for a second. Rinse my hands off. I'm going to pull out another stencil. I'm going to dry this and I'll be right back. Stay tuned. Alright, welcome back everyone. I just got a little grumpy. I bought this one from Hobby Lobby and it tore some pieces out of the center. Remind yourself that it's very delicate, so you don't do what I just did. That's okay, we'll work around it. I'm just going to lay a flower theme in the background, and I have my larger spatula that'll help me, my scraper, that will help me get through the colors a little faster. Colors, listen to me. The screen faster without going over and over and over it. I'll get it right one of these days. I'm not uber professional when it comes to this, I'm just funny. I'm going to lay a bit out like this. It has a tendency to spit, that's okay. And I'm just going to pull that over. Right there. I can work around the area that it messed up. I'm pretty sure you can see it, it's right there. That's okay. I'm not going to worry about it. Not going to worry about it at all. This thing has a tendency to spit, so I recommend you just kind of get close to your silk screen and pull through that way. Otherwise you're going to get unwanted splatters and you're going to yell, "You didn't warn me." I'm warning you. You don't want to do that. It looks like it takes a lot of paint, but it really doesn't. So just enjoy yourself. Don't worry about if the theme works out. Just have fun with it. No worries. We're not stressed. I got a little cranky at the price of this because it ripped a little, but that happens. So when you're going to take it off the plastic, this, you need to be very careful. Very careful. Touch it like it's a newborn baby. Careful. Alright, here we go. I'm going to press a little harder through here. Like I said, I don't care if it's hit and miss. I kind of like that effect, but I'm going to go right on my scraper here, which is Martha Stewart, and I can't think of the name of the stencils that I'm using. I'll have a little thing across the screen for you. Always check the description box too, loves, if you want to know what I'm using for products. And if you have questions, just give me a shout out. I'll be more than glad to help you. Alright, here we go. Moment of truth. Oh, it's very pretty. I like that. So I'm going to go over here with this one. No big deal. I'm going to turn it around, because that is a big deal, so you can see. There we go. I'm just going to press it down like that. And I'm going to go over it again. I'm going to put a little bit more paint on there this time so I don't have to keep fiddling around adding more, because that can get annoying. I thought we'd just lay in a white little background and come in with a bunch of softer colors and just keep goofing around. I like to goof around. I like to be sassy, as everybody knows. But I have a heart, you know, I worry about you. So don't think that I'm just like, whatever. So I'm going to put that over here on my mat that I have all kinds of extra paint. There. We'll lift her up. Pretty. I like it. I'm going to throw that in the bin of Murphy's Oil soap and water. Murphy's Oil soap is really good for a project like this because it can clean your stencils without harming them. And I'm going to have to dry this, so I'm going to pause and I'll be right back. Welcome back, welcome back. I have some butterflies out, and we're just going to keep with the white thing. It's not quite our focus yet. And get this off the background here. It would be better if I'd have done that when I was off camera. There we got it. I have no fingernails right now, which is kind of a bummer. I want you to be careful when you peel yours up, okay? You're going to find some trick spots, but you can do it. There you go. Good job. I'm going to put the big one right smack dab in the center. He's liking me. I'm going to pull that paint right off that. There, I'm going in. Just going in. I'm going to have to add more paint now. That paint decided it was going to try to dry on me. That's nothing new. Shake that off to the side. So relaxing, isn't it? I know. It's crazy fun what we come up with here. You're probably like, yeah, it's just white right now. No, but it won't be for long. It really won't be. Only going to need one of these. I have 2 more to get through. Then we'll start laying in the color parts. Ooh, that's fun. Now pick that up. Oh, that's perfect. Throw that in my bin of water. Wipe my hand off. Now if you see that it's going to disappear into the denim, just consider that lucky. Or you could put clear gesso over it. No worries. Had you some fun. So I'm going to get this one off here now. I'm going to pause. Clean the memory card off. Come back and we're going to play. Color time. Sounds like hammer time, don't it? Yeah. we're fine. So I don't want to go all in a row, so I'm going to go right over this area here where we left some bits out, and we're going to make it just fine. Yep. It wants to curl up on me. Bad butterfly. Never met a bad butterfly though. I've met an angry bee. Yeah, I think we've all met a few of those, right? We probably can't wait to see the bees. It's been kind of one of those typical winters, you know. It's been good up until January, but we needed the snow. Thaw caused a lot of flooding, but yeah, that's life. And now it's foggy because of the heat. It's 50-something degrees after being down to 33 last week. It's kind of a hard adjustment. I know you're all feeling the same effects, like, oh, is this winter ever going to end? Yes, loves it will, and we'll be outside sweating our booties off going, I wish it was cooler, I'm so hot. But it was definitely a memory-making winter. Sure was. Just going to keep spreading that on there. Like I said, I don't absolutely need it to be absolutely perfect. I just need some dots in those areas to be just fine. There we go, there we go. Yeah, I was doing a lot of talking to some friends, and I'm like, I am so blocked right now, it's not even funny. And they're like, what's your problem? Just search your heart, remember? I'm like, yeah, I know. They said, well, you're not doing a very good job if you're not hurting your heart. And they were right, I wasn't. I was being bratty. So I want to put that there, but to me it's too matchy-matchy, so I'm going to put a little one there. We don't want to do matchy-matchy. We just want to play. Alright, I'm going to set that down. Like I said, I'm going to pause here in a few and see how we're doing on the time. There we go. I've got the little one off. That's a good thing. You don't want to throw these. You want to put your stuff back on. We know trees. Okay. Alright. I don't have to tell you. It's a good thing. What do I want to do? I don't want it in a row, but if that's where it's headed, it's where it's headed. Yeah, that's where it's headed. Oh well. It'll lead your eye into the picture. That's what we'll say. Lead your eye. It's just the background anyway. This one didn't want to stick, so I have to hold it. Be careful when I press the paint through. It'll be just fine. I'm not worried about it. We left the worries at the door, didn't we? Yeah, we did. You were very smart. All of you were just a joy to be around, and I just want you to know I'm so grateful for you to be here. And for being here through last year. The end of last year was pretty rough. I want to thank you for sticking around, and for my noobs, which are newbies, welcome to the family. Heart your heart, there's nothing you can't do. Okay, I've got paint on the side there, but that's okay. Doesn't need to be perfect as a background. Pull that up. Get my hand off of it. Let's pull that up without fingernails. Yeah, it's cool. Alright, I'm going to pause, be back, and we'll see what else we're going to do. Be right back. Alright, ladies and gentlemen and Boo, we're going to continue on. If you don't know who Boo is, he's my boyfriend. Yeah, he's purple. He's in the movie Home. I loves him. Here we go. I knew he was going to do that. Not going to worry about it. It'll all blend into the background anyway. You just be careful, okay? I'll take one for the team. Let's stick my hand in my bin again and clean it off, because I got spit up on. Naughty, naughty. Now you can move closer. I put that too far away for the paint anyway. You want to get as close to the line as you can, otherwise you're just going to waste paint, and that appears what I'm doing. And I get in there and be cautious. In fact, I need to get my big one out again. It's always great to have that bin of water by your side, let me tell you. Alright, dry it off. That's so much better. Get it closer to the lines, Teresa. Yes, I will. I'm going to just go right over like that. And I'm going to just produce this. Now, when you do your backgrounds, if it's a mixed media piece, mixed media to me means mixed images today. Not so much mixed into the acrylic, the paper, things like that yet. We'll get there. But what I really want to do is just explore. Just have some fun doing a white base background because I'm honest, I struggle with my backgrounds. I can do the focal image all day long, but when it comes to being playful, my playfulness has been blocked, and we need to bring it back. So like Justin Timberlake is bringing sexy back, we're bringing back the play. Not the playa, the play. You can bring the player back if you want, if that's your lifestyle. Hell, have at it, my friends. I'm not going to judge you. I won't judge you. You're good peeps. I know your heart. And this is absorbing a little more than it would be if it were just regular fabric. It's denim, obviously. And I don't mind that it's absorbing. I like it. I think it gives me a challenge. Anything with a challenge, I'm going to love to bits and pieces. Alright, I'm going to take my hand again and clean it off. No need for a baby wipe today. I have a bin full of water. Let's pull this off and see what we get. That is so pretty. Yes, I love it. I'm going to do one over here. I'm going to come as close to the edge as I can. Turn it around without putting my hand in that. That could make me a little cranky. I'm going to adjust this a little bit. Over this way a little more, Teresa. And don't be afraid to touch your stuff. For some reason, my extra cup of coffee is going through me. Not good. Not good. Alright, let's see what that gives us. That's going to do us just fine. So pretty. So pretty, pretty. Don't be afraid to play with fabric. I'm going to show you so many tricks and tips. You're going to say, why didn't I play with fabric before? Well, you've made journals and things out of them and pillowcases and stuff. Sometimes you just need to paint on it. See how it's going to talk to you. Yeah, I know. What are you talking about? Well, when I work with a piece, it talks to me. It tells me what it wants, tells me what it needs. Because that's your heart talking. So let your heart talk. Let your hand do what it needs to do. And your mind just needs to shut off. Tell the mind to take a nice little vacay, have some coffee, sit in the corner, and just let your muse get to work. That's all you have to do. See some areas I want to come back in. Here. Moving right along. Alright. That looks so good. Let's hope it looks good when we pull it up, shall we? Let's do it. Oh, it's beautiful. Isn't that gorgeous? We've laid in a background. Yes, we have. Oh, so pretty, pretty. Kind of want to add a little more, but the focal will be there soon. We may add more, we may not. So I'm going to dry this, and you know the drill, loves. I'm going to be right back. I don't want to hurt your ears. I want you to relax. Stay tuned. Alright, welcome back, loves. I found a little more I want to put on here. Just kind of fill up a little more of the space in the background. Then we'll start adding color, but I can't leave it the way that it is. I have to kind of add more to it because it looks so sparse, whatever. When you get your silkscreen, sometimes you're going to see where you have to cut them. Don't worry about that. That's normal. That, my loves, is normal. Let's set that aside. Pull that up. Oh, see how that just brings it all together? I know. You wouldn't think a heart with swirls on it would bring it together, but it does. It really does. Pull that back up, you silly girl. Alright, I'm putting here. And we'll switch the design out again. How fun. I had enough on that one to go around. Who knew I was being excessive with the paint? Another thing that's fun to do too, that I'll show you here in a little bit, is to add your gel pens to it. You can use fabric gel pens or just a standard gel pen because this isn't going to be washed. if you wash it, it won't come out the same. It'll be all wrinkly, crumbled in the bottom of your washer, and your husband will be fixing it and going, what? Or your wife, or your boyfriend, your dog. I don't know who'll fix it. You tell me, who'll fix your washer? Because I have no clue. So pretty. Too pretty for words. Excuse me, I have the hiccups. I'm going to put that in the bin. I want to change out a little bit. So I have this scroll pattern from Martha Stewart. And I'm going to use... Don't know. I just don't know. Let's go for it. So what you're going to do is you're just going to cut where the white lines are. Just like that. Perfect. Perfect. Teresa, nothing has to be perfect. Perfect is overrated. Perfect is boring. Leave perfect for the machine to do. You, leave your fingerprint in your art. I guarantee you're going to love it. I'm trying to get this to work off with a shaky coffee hand. I need to get this off. You're going to stand here and watch me struggle. Teresa, there's more to do than this today. Get with the program. I'll be right back. Alright, welcome back. You don't want to know what I said when I was doing that. I was saying, darn it. Come on, darn it. I didn't swear. I just said, darn it. Come on. There we go. You're going to enjoy the process. And drying this doesn't take very long, by the way. Hopefully you know that by now. If not, you do now, right? Put it upside right, Teresa. Doesn't matter which way it goes, but the other one goes this way, so I want that one to go that way too. I'm going to actually make sure have it down a little bit. My poor hands are beating me to death today. Goodness gracious. Deep breath, let it out. Let's play. Alright. That is fun. It keeps the eye going from one end of the picture to the next. You're going to love it, whoever gets it. I promise. Well, what I'm saying is your art, you're going to love it. Whoever looks at it's going to love it. And I'm going to show you now how long it really takes to dry it. It doesn't take very long at all. I have an industrial heat gun, so close your ears, loves. Alright, here we go. That's all you have to do. You are my sunshine, my sunshine. When you're not happy, my skies are gray. You'll never know so much I love you, so don't take my sunshine away. We're having fun, you see. There we go. We're getting her done. And she's dry. Yep, that's all it takes. A lot of noise in the machine. So now we have to plan what we're going to do next. Do we want to do a bird? Do we want to do more flowers and color? What do we want to do? Well, for that, I'm going to leave you guessing. I'll be right back. Welcome back, loves. Before we do anything more, I want to add some words behind it because a true mixed media piece has words behind it. So I'm going to add the word dream. These are self-stick tiles now. These aren't silk screens. So I'm going to show you ways to get all of this incorporated and have a little fun. So I'm going to put that down right like that. Then I'm going to add another dream. I think peace is a really good word to put on there because life can be so stressful. These are deco art stencils, by the way. I have to get that off there. There we go. And a place to put this, I think right there will be sufficient. Oops. I do that a lot. I'm rough with things. I'm pretty sure I'm not the only person in the world that get rough with stuff. No disassemble. Alright. And just want the eye just to go everywhere. And I think by just adding some words to the background, it'll be fine. Because it's missing some. And if we go over it with the image, we know we put that on there. So you could call these canvas wishes, like Cinnamon does. I'm going to put Hope right in the center. I'm going to see if it's level enough. The others look pretty good. This one, kind of cockeyed here. That's alright. That's okay. No, had it right the first time. It's a process, I tell you. A process. And I'll show you how to carry on with that. We have 3 words. Let's see, do we want any more? I'm a believer, so I'm going to put that on there. Excuse me for raking my throat. My throat's dry. Excuse me. It'll get better. No need to be nervous. Yeah, I'm going to put that one right there. Because we believe and we receive good things in our life. And I'm going to do 5. I know. I'm going to put one right there, and I think what I want to do is put family there. No, we're going to put relax. No, we're going to put family. No, we're going to put family. Alright. Work it out, Teresa. Work it out. I'm going to take you along. We talk to ourselves. We talk to ourselves. That's A-okay. I don't want to go all over there. I don't want to go over here. Doesn't need anything there. This I think will fit right there. Don't do it? You're going to kill it? Alright, you're right. Do you think we have too many words on here? Probably. But that's okay. They don't need to be seen. Since we're going to use a sponge, I'm going to cut this down. I lost my scissors. Can you believe it? All kinds of scissors and I lose the one pair I was using. Life. It's difficult sometimes. I have some scissors right here that Livy Deborah gave me. And since these are little letters, I'm going to go in with a very little sponge and put them back in my loud bin. Save the bits and bobbers. Come over here and I'm going to dab some paint on there. And if I ruin the project, I'm just going to screech. Now we'll be fine. I'm going to dab some on. And I come right over here and just lightly dab it in the center. It's going to be very faint in the background. And we'll continue on. I'm going to do this and pause and be right back. Alright, I'm back. I had to ask my dad to turn his TV down. He was playing a game show and it was getting louder. And I don't want to be marked for that. Because YouTube gets a little cranky over that. I don't have rights to play their stuff. So I have to ask him to turn it down. He's waiting for the Super Bowl to start and waiting for his fish dinner. Yeah, it's fish on Sunday today. I didn't get any the past few weeks. He's been having his naughty food and it's making me anxious because I've been through so much with him last year that he's going back on his diet. And he's going to stay on it. Don't worry about if your words go too perfect. You can go over them a few times. Just, enjoy yourself. Don't stress. Because, like I said, we're going to do the focal point here in a minute. I'm going to turn this around. And then drop my sponge like a naughty Teresa, so I'm going to wipe it off. It has glitter on it. Once you get glitter on your floor, it never goes away. Isn't that the truth? I feel you, my friends. I feel you. Alright, so now I'm going to come over here and do the dream. I think this is going to be a very pretty canvas. And we have jewels to put on it, all that good stuff. I'm going to turn that around. There we go. And come right over that family again. It disappeared, which is cool. No, not family disappearing, the word. Alright. Like I said, it's just the background. It's like a ghost image, if you will. Let's pull those up and see what we got. Deep breath. Alright, we're going to start with the believe. I think. I hope. Oh, it's very faint and I love it. We're going to do the dream because my hand pulled that up. So with your stickers, you're just going to put them in your bin of water. Everything will be cleaned later. I have no time to be fussy. I have to be inspiring. Oh, so pretty. That's a pretty background. Who knew I had it in me? I've been blocked for so long. Alright. There we go. Pull that in there. Alright. Now we're going to do this one. The hands. We calm down. Oh, it didn't matter. Doesn't matter. We can put that back. Oh, that's a talent right there, my friend. I'm going to use my finger. I missed part of that E. I'm just going to use my finger a little bit. And probably messed it up, but that's okay. I'm not going to worry about it. No stress. No stress. Actually, I'm going to tap a little more in there. Wipe my hand up in my bin, pull out my towel. With shaking hands, we're going to pull that off. Stay put, please. I'm not rushing. Oh, we did fine. Oh, whew. That was a work in progress, was it not? Alright. So I'm going to go for a few seconds, take a break, get my hands to calm down, clean up a little bit of my mess around here, and I'm going to be back for the color portion of this beautiful background. Alright? Stay tuned. Be right back. Alright, welcome back everyone. Dinner has been eaten and the football has started. Yay! Dishes are done too. Shh, don't tell anybody. Let's have some fun. I'm going to cover this again with a limb. But I want my limb to come down over here a little bit more. And you're going to have to work with 2 colors at the same time. Well, maybe 3 or 4, depending. So I'm going to do some of this sap green. And yellow ochre. I think those will work. Then I'm going to use the French roast in the milk white that we used to do this, and we're just going to have some fun. First things first, I have to open the paints. I did not do that yet. My fault. My fault. Okay, chewing in your ear, I apologize. I'm chewing on a piece of gum. I do that. I'm a little rude. Sorry. Anyway, the scene is going to be pretty. We've done something similar like this before, but it was on fabric. It wasn't on a denim canvas. And boy, canvases are more fun to play with, I think, anyway. So first things first, I'm going to get rid of this palette knife so I don't grab it. And I take my small so I can come in there and have a little more fun. And we're just going to get to it. I'm going to go off to the side here. Lay it inside here. And then I'm going to add some white. We'll do that in a minute. You ready? Take a deep breath. Let's go. You're going to kind of have to lead it where you want it. It'll be fine. and go from a medium sized spatula. Hopefully you can see. I'm trying to get it up there so you can see better. This part you're going to want to take your time. This isn't going to be something that's going to be done in 5 seconds. Because you want to hit and miss around some areas of the leaf. If you hit the leaf, we'll go over it. It's not a big deal. It'll be just fine. I have the hiccups. I'm going to, excuse me, hiccup here. Oh, excuse me. I couldn't sit and watch the game. I'm just restless tonight. I want to get this done and see how it works out. I think it's so pretty as it is. Put a dot there, a little dot there, a little dot right there. Excuse me. Yeah, we had fish and fries for dinner. Had a bad experience with a nasty tasting pizza. We won't be eating pizza for a while. And that's okay. We need to get back on our healthy stuff. Alright. I'm just going to smooth that around a little bit. Right there. Smooth that around a little more. I'm going to grab my brown here. Put it right on the scraper back and forth. And I'm going to clean it off. Sorry for raking my throat. Goodness gracious, I'm rude. I apologize. Now I'm going to go into your white. This is where it gets fun. What are you talking about, Trace? Watch. I'm going to hit and miss. Alright, just hit and miss. Just like that. Pick up your scraper. Yep, you see it. Don't blend it. You don't want to blend it. Oops, we missed a spot there. I knew we did. Bad Teresa. You're just going to want to pick that up and move that like that. Okay? Clean that off. Go into my brown again. I got excited. It happens. Alright, here we go. Right through there. That brown. And just move it around. Just like that. Doesn't have to be perfect. You just want to muddle it a little bit. Sort of marble it. Alright, let's get that white. Let's do the same thing here. In a few areas. We'll continue on. Pretty pretty. Alright, I'm going to let that sit there for a minute. Pull out the green. Come over here to my little side thing over here. Ooh, it's good and thick too. Sometimes you get paints that are a little inexpensive and they're runny. That's not fun. This is going to be awesome. Oh, and they're both thicker. I like that. Alright, here we go. I'm taking just a sponge. I'm going to go in with the yellow first. The yellow ochre. And I'm just going to hit and miss. Doesn't need to be fancy. Doesn't need to be perfect. It just needs to be on there. Okay. You're doing wonderful, by the way. Something many people don't like to do is play with fabric. They think it's a difficult medium, and that's kind of why I like it. It's fun. You never know what you're going to get out of it, except for when you don't put enough down, which is what I'm doing. I'm not putting enough down on the table here. I'm going to go over some spots, like that. I'm going to kind of keep going over them a little bit. There we go. I'm going to wipe up my table here, because I'm getting crazy anal about it. I'm going to pull out a baby wipe this time. There we go. I don't like having to redo the studio all the time. It gets kind of old. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to tap that off. I'm going to go right into the green, which is a sap green. Here we go. Breathe deep. Oh, it's going to be a soft, subtle blend. It's going to be very subtle. Very, very subtle. You got this, friend. Don't worry about it. You got this. In fact, what I'm going to do here in just a second is I'm going to bring out the other green that I have, and now we're going to deepen it just on one side. You pick wherever you want to go and do however you want to do. No right or wrong, just as long as you're having fun, okay? I'm going to take the bigger and smooth it in there, through there. Just like that. Yeah. Just like that. Pretty, pretty. And then I'm going to do a surprise color. I didn't mean to yell. I'm going to do a surprise here in a second. And I'm going to come back with the gold dust. This is going to be super pretty. I'm going to go right over the paint. Go ahead. This is going to leave a shimmer. And that's what I'm going for. Shimmer, glitz, and gold. Just a little fun. Yeah, look at us go. Get a little quiet when I just play around. I like to pick up and move some areas around. As long as you understand, it doesn't have to be perfect. It just has to be fun. I'm going to go back in. Here I can see an area I missed. Area here and here. Right there. Alright, let's do it again. So there's going to be a time-consuming part here because you have to go in pieces. You can't just put it wherever you want. It doesn't work that way on this section, but it'll be just fine. We're not worried about it. Not at all. So I'm going to go back in with the gold. I'm going to make sure we have it hit with gold. We're going to continue on. Rock on. There we go. There we go. Now we're getting it. Just the way we like it. Alright, here we go. Put that in the bin. Pick up my lid that I dropped to my brown. Put the lid back on my white. And we're going to take it off and see what we got. In fact, I'll be right back. Alright, welcome back. Let's see how we did. I'm a little nervous. No need. Look at how pretty that is. Oh, isn't that scrumptious? I don't want that to fall in the bin. Can you see how scrumptious that is? Oh, I have to pause, clean off the stuff, and I'm going to fill in all of the leaf, working in. We'll do some extra stuff. I'll be right back. Alright, welcome back. I cleaned it off. When you clean this off, you just want to be very careful where you lay things. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to match sort of the width of that stem. I'm going to give it some more, or limb, excuse me. When you clean it off, you're going to want to use a towel. Move your artwork away, put a towel down, take a baby wipe and gently go over it and then dry it with a regular knit, if you will. It'll be just fine. So we're going to lead off here, so I have to remind myself I'm not going there. Otherwise, I will go there, and it won't be pretty. Here we go. Relax. I'm going to go right through here. Yeah, I used a lot on that, so I may not need a whole lot more of that on there. I'm going to take my medium in here and go straight on through. Yeah, we did good on that. We don't need a whole lot extra. And just save the rest off to the side. I'm going to pull that back up here. I work with 2 of these, so if you're going to work with a credit card that is expired or a shopper's card, I recommend you get 2 out and work with the same, so you don't have to keep washing and mixing back and forth. You know where I'm going. And I'm just going to hit little areas like this. We'll switch these up, but I just love the look of the tree. It just speaks to me. Now we're just going to paint that white right over the top. Move the rest off to the side, because we aren't done yet. We have quite a few limbs to put on. Quite a few of these things to make pretty. Well, yeah, look at that. So exciting, isn't it? You know what you're doing. I don't have to tell you. Okay, so I don't need that up there anymore. Alright, I'm going to wipe that off. I'm going to go back in. I might try to pull this time. Let's see if we can pull this paint. Oh boy, I put a lot out. Hold on. I have to put that back. Boy, oh boy, oh boy. See how thick that is? Oh, it's just delicious. I tell you, just delicious. Only you would say that, Teresa. Yes, I would. I love paint. Alright, I'm going to put, oh boy, that's thick too. I did it again. So don't think it's bad because it's thick like that. As you can see, I got it everywhere. That's what you need for doing fabric painting. You need it slightly thick. If it were runny, it would go under the silk screen and it just wouldn't be very pretty. So I have to get another baby wipe out. I had a mess to clean up. Nothing new there, right? That's right. Okay. Let's get serious. Serious? Who said serious? Don't make me panic. Just plain. Alright, here we go. We're not blendering, we're actually doing things over in the corner. Wiping this off for one. Alright, we're going to go in with our yellow. It works so much better with that. Love it. Without even cleaning that off, I'm going to go right into the green. Here we go. Cool. Too cool for school. Don't worry if you miss one, we can always go back and get it. It's not going to hurt anything. I just wanted to see if I ran out of paint in the tubes that I've been using. If I could find an alternative so I can play more with my fabric. Because I love to play with fabric. I love to play with everything, but like I said, my muse wasn't talking, and when my muse gets quiet, I get quiet. It makes me want to cry. Alright, here we go. So what I'm going to do now, do like I did before, I'm going to come in with that bit of green. You can see the variance in greens too, by the way. I'll show you that when we're done here. All of the greens and the gold and the yellow will show up, and it'll just be super scrumptious. I promise. You just want a variance to your leaves, like you were if you were watercoloring or painting in oils or acrylic. You just want a little bit of difference. No big deal. No big deal. It's not hurting anybody. We're just having fun. It looks like a big mess, but trust me, it's not. Here we go. Alright. Fun, fun. Oh, I love to play. Finally starting to relax and get into the groove again. It's a good thing. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Alright. Alright, here we go. I don't want to lift it up too soon. I want to make sure that we've got it wherever we want to get it, you know. There we go. Put that in the bin. Here we go. We're going to lift it. Deep breath. Oh, and it's awesome. Yes. Isn't that pretty? You know the drill. I'm going to have to stop. I'm going to have to dry it. But, oh, isn't that gorgeous? I just love that. Alright, I'll be back and we'll carry on. Be right back. Welcome back. Let me show you what I was talking about. Take your baby wipe, lightly go over it. You're going to have a staining on the blue part of your stencil while you're screen printing. I'll get it right one of these days. Your silk screen print, you're going to have a problem with that. Don't worry about it. You want to get it out of the screen area. Goodness, tongue-tied. I tell you, I'm sorry about that. Come in and dry it gently. Flip it over. And dry this section over here. You don't really worry about this kind. You worry about the clear areas because that's where your paint's going to go through and that's where it's going to give you a fight if it isn't done right. So we're going to make sure that's dry. Come down with this. Oh, it's looking pretty. Alright. Kind of come all the way over like that. Do I want to go there first or do I want to go over here first? No, we're going to come over here first. Don't worry about going over areas. It's going to make it 3D, hopefully, if we're doing it right. If we're not, we'll just keep doing it. So you're just going to come in and lay in the brown again. If you want, we can try to go over it with the white with it to give you an idea if that'll work. I'm not going to worry about it. Just don't add your green yet, or your golds or your yellows, because you will muck it up, and we've come a long way, baby. We don't want to mess it up. So I have some brown over here on the side. I'm going to pull up right there. Right there. I'm going to swoop that white right on back through. I want a marble texture. There we go. Don't blend it. You don't want to make a light brown. You want to marble it. There you go. Look at you go. You did beautiful. Great job. Alright. I think for the leaves over here, I'm going to stick with this and the gold. I like that a lot. I'm going to just put the green right there. As you can see, I'm squeezing with all my might. And then, oops, I just broke the lid. Look what I did. I was Superwoman. I broke it. I got so excited. Couldn't help it. It had to happen. Oh no. Don't worry about it. We got this. Go in with this lovely color. Awesome sauce. There you go. There you go. Look at that. It's beautiful. Girl. I know. You'll get it. Sometimes it's like painting in reverse. You paint the dark, then the light, or the light, then the dark, and all that good stuff. Ooh, look at all that gold we put on there. That ought to make it sparkle. Oh yeah, look at that. Ooh, pretty, pretty. Just put it on there. Make sure you hit the areas you want to hit. If you don't have green on there, don't worry about it. Let it be the lucky gold leaf. Alright, I'm going to clean that off. I'm going to pull this up. Oh yes. And now we're getting dimension to our painting. I'm going to dry this. I'm going to finish putting the branches on this. We're going to put the focal on there. I'll be right back. Alright, welcome back. I decided to take you with me. It does me no good to show you a little bit and then take it away and not show you the rest. Time to get started. I'm going here. I have my spot marked where I can see. That's where we're going. And I've kind of done a little bit of snooping where I want to go with this, and I have another idea that we're going to do. It shall be fun. We have to fill it. I mean, we went to all this work of being particular, So if we're being particular, we have to be super sassy with it. Alright, you ready? Deep breath, let's go. Yeah, that's fun. That is fun. I love that. That is just too much fun. Don't go up there, Teresa. Alright, there we go. That is too fun. I'm going to wipe that off in the bin over here. Pull the lovely green one out that I see still has paint on it. So since it still has paint on it, I'm just going to put that paint on there. I'm not about to waste it. Alright. Deep breath, we're going in. We're going to just keep applying this. So the focal point's going to be different colors, so don't worry, we'll get it to where we need it to be. We might go red, I'm thinking. We might. I'm not sure yet. We're not there yet. But we will be very soon. I might add a bird, I might add a rainbow butterfly, you never know. The world is our oyster when we play. And I'm just playing. I wanted to do a fabric canvas for a while. Fabric canvas meaning denim. I have burlap too. We're going to bring that out and play with that as well. Canvas, that is. We have a lot of things that I found when I was redoing the studio when my dad was ill to keep me calm and relaxed. Anyway, I found some ideas that I wanted to play with. And there's no better place to play than here with you, right? Right. Alright, here we go. And clean that off. Pull this up, see what we got. Oh, it just matches beautifully. I love it. Don't worry about the whites and that disappearing. We can always come in with a dry brush and fix it. We know what we're doing. So I'm going to set that up there for a second. Bring the towel back. Alright. I think that's the last one this size we're going to do. So I think I'm just going to leave that one in the bin. If that makes sense. And now we're going to have to dry it. So I'm going to pause for that because I don't think your ears need to hear me singing. And I'll be back with that in a minute. Alright, welcome back. I know. Welcome back every 3 minutes. I think you're in the room with me. That's why I treat you like you're here. I don't want you to miss out on anything. So we're just going to drag this up. We have a different little one here. Same style of leaves doesn't mean it has to be the same everywhere. And we're just going to go in with a little bit of white. Let it spoof where it wants to spoof. Now we're just going to do the same thing we've been doing. Yeah, look at that. I'm going to be doing more fabric for fabric beads and all of that good stuff. And be more inspired to do all kinds of craziness. Took a little bit too much of the brown out. And I'm going to come in with this. There we go. Yeah, that's screaming better now. Alright. Now I'm going to go in with the green and the gold again. Green, 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 green. Put the lid on. And gold. Perfect. Teresa, no, nothing has to be perfect. I'm trying to get my little scraper out of the water. The bin's sure useful. I used a shoebox, plastic box for this because it had extra. And I'm really glad I did. It works great for a water bin to clean stencils in that. Because stopping and having to go across the hall to the bathroom, that's not fun. It takes a lot of time and effort to do that. So if I can clean it right beside me, I'm good. One trip in with the water and one trip out. Not because I'm lazy, but because I don't want to drop it. Because I'm known to be kind of klutzy. A little more gold, I think. I think a little more gold. You agree? Awesome sauce. Thank you for agreeing with me. There we go. Just smoosh it in there. Perfect. There's that word again. I know. Don't use it. Oh, so pretty. I'm going to put that in the bin. Bring this back up here. Now we're going to clean it together. You're going to lay your damp towel down, because it's going to get damp. You're going to come over here. I grabbed 2. I have quite a few in there. You're going to bring this over. You're going to take your baby wipes. Just gently do this. You take your cloth that's dry, and you're going to wipe it off. And these are way different than doing stencils because I'm really rough on my stencils. But I treat these like they're precious gold. I'm a mean one. Alright, let's bring that back here. And I can't really do any more yet. Well, I'm lying. We're going to go here. No, not yet. We're going to dry this, bring the focal point in, 1 focal point, and we're going to pull that in there and then we'll go around it. I'll be right back. Okay, welcome back. We have an image in front of us that is of a rose. It's going to be tricky, but I think we can do it. We're going to start off with the brown color. That's the green, Teresa. We're going to be very careful. We have to study this a little bit. Here's another little limb, and here's one here. Yep, and then we're going to add the white. It's going to be tricky. Oops. Hold on to your stuff, tree. Alright, here we go. We're going to come in with the white. Quiet your sputtering. Okay, here we go. And if I have any left, I'll come up here. It's not a big deal. It's going to take some concentration because we didn't try it, so we have to kind of go in and lay it in our way. So I can see there's a little stem right there. There's a stem right there with some leafage. It's alright. We got this. Don't worry. Come up here where we didn't see that lovely little thing. Come right through here. That looks good to me. I'm going to wipe that off. And take some of that dark brown up through there. If I can get some on there. And you just dot the brown back on. That's all you do. You're going to dot the brown back on. There you go. I am not really too pleased with the way that this stencil works because even though many people don't like Martha, she does come out with one heck of a product. That's all I can say on it. Alright, here we go. We're going to go in with the green and the gold again. There's a lot of green here. There's green here, and here, and right there. We'll just make it whatever it needs to be, right? But she does come out with some super awesome products. This is a nice product, don't get me wrong, but it tried to tear again. And it kind of frustrates me because when I tell you these are cheap, I'm not playing. They're not cheap. I did get my other one out here. My other... I probably don't have it out. What's the matter with me? Oh well. We'll go in with our big one. We'll make do. That's what we do. Alright, here we go. Come right through here. If we have to come through the brown, that's okay. We're just going to lay in the leaf edge first. going to be just fine. I think that is another rosebud with some leafage around it, so we'll paint right over the green with that. That has a little hair too. I'm not going to fret about it. I'm going to come back here and we're going to make sure, don't worry about it, that it's on there. Come back in with a bit more gold. The color looks a little too stingy in areas. And we're going to go for the gusto with the color. It's all in fun. No worries. No worries. I'm not going to worry about it. It's going to be what it wants to be, even if I stress about it. And I'm not stressing. I'm going to have fun. And that's it. Just a bit of fun. I'm going to go right here. I can see that's at. Perfect. That was stressful. You agree? I know. I'm cleaning the green off and the gold. Then I'm going to go in as I sigh because I'm relaxing. And I dropped my towel along the side, which is nothing new for me. Good thing I have another one out. Go in with some red at the base. Just kind of sporadically go around. Because knowing us, we're going to need more. Then I have a pink. It's called Cosmopolitan. Come right up through here. Kind of give it a bit of difference, if you want. And I'm going to go into orange. And we're going to bring the gold back. I know. It gets crazy. Yes, it does. Yes, yes, it does. But it's so much fun. And if we messed up, we messed up. Who cares? It's just art. It's a canvas. We're having fun. As long as we're having fun, that's all that matters. Alright, here we go. Take that sponge, listen to me, that lovely squeegee through there again. I'll hold this kind of steady, go through, and just place that in there. Nope, I'm going to leave that alone. Here we go. Are you ready? A little nervous? Me too. Let's turn it around and see if we don't mess it up. There we go. Deep breath, let's go for it. Let's go for it. Just go for it. We can't hurt it. It has a mind of its own. But we got red there. Don't worry about it. Don't you worry about a thing. Our main goal is getting the color where we want it and letting the rest just sit. Okay, I'm going to take that paint off. I put way too much paint on there. It's not my first rodeo doing that, let me tell you. And just pull that back. And sometimes your roses will have a bit of red in the leafage anyway. Do not fear. Okay? I'm going to come in with a bit of gold right over areas. Stressful, I know, right? But we got this. We got this. Yep, we do. And I'm going to go right there. Clean that off. You're going to hear my floor squeak. Nothing new for me. I live in an old home. They do that. I'm going to go right in and take some of that green. Go right in there. Alright. Go back in with a bit more gold. Just to lighten areas up. No harm, no foul. Alright. I'm going to pause. Be right back. And we're going to take this off and see how we did. Be right back. You ready? Welcome back. I'm nervous. Let's do it. And it is very, very pretty. Yes, it is. You can see the little rosebuds and the rose. How pretty. You're probably thinking that's just all focal. No, it's not. We're not there yet. I don't want to put any color over here. We're going to do some pretty cool stuff with it. But I wanted to bring you back so you could see it. And now I'm going to dry it. Be right back. Alright, welcome back, loves. You're going to see I put some birds on here. I think they'll be pretty. I don't know if I like the way his little legs are standing on there. Okay, there we go. I have to make sure his legs are on a limb. That's better, I think. I love it when I get picky. It's like, come on, just do it already. There we go. And these I'm going to use in turquoise and pastel turquoise. We're going to have some fun. I'm going to vary it up a little bit. Alright. I have quite a messy table. That's a good feeling. That means I've been busy. I'm going to put a sploosh of that out. A sploosh, not just a sploosh. A little small dot. No passing gas in the art room. It's naughty. I had to tell the bottle that. Sorry. I'm going to get a little bit more of that dark turquoise out. And we're going to have some fun. Then we're going to put butterflies on here. Oh my, the world is coming to a pretty conclusion. I know. Don't worry, we have a little bit more to do yet. You're not going anywhere yet, I hope. I'm going to go in with that lovely light color first. I'll go right over the areas I want with that paint. Generally the inside. Not going to worry about the beak being a different color just yet. I'm just going to be rather cautious. Talk a little slower. And don't worry about that. We're going to take all that off there and go over that with the brown. Alright. I'm going to put that back in the bin. It's trying to irritate me. Alright, here we go. Dark turquoise. Come on. The dark turquoise does not want to show up. That's a boomer. So what happens when that happens? You go back to your blue, your pastel. Now add that to it. Alright, here we go. Add that to it. That works. We have white we can add to it. We have another blue we can add too. Now stay away from the beak. I'll fix his leg. No worries. No worries. Smooth it on there. I'm going to come over here and do the same thing. Stay away from the beak. If I go into the foot, it's okay. No big deal. No big deal. We got this. Alright, here we go. Perfectly pretty. Taking me a little longer with that paint. That's okay. We've got nothing but time. Now I'm going to pull out the actual color that I want to use. Here we go. I'll put that right there. And we're going to blend that in. Right over the top. We don't care. Hit miss. Hit miss. We don't really care. We're giving it some tone anyway. I hear you. Yeah, Trace, you're giving it tone. You see, it might be pretty. We don't know yet. We have no clue yet. Poor Squeegee. Alright, here we go. And just mix that all together. Looks like a hot mess, but I think we'll be fine. I know so. We're talented. I'll go back over where I think I missed some areas. Okay, put the lid on that. I'll take my brown out. Wipe my squeegee on the side. I'm going to go right here where the feet are. Then where the beak is. Yeah, like that. So pretty, isn't it? I know. Yeah, Teresa, I don't see anything. You will. You will. I guarantee it. Very shortly, you will see what we've done. I'm going to go right here. You can see the beak. And I might sweep a little brown, just to be different, through them. That's really pretty. Sweep a little brown through them. Leave it alone. Take a deep breath and see what we did. Are you ready? Just subtle enough that you can see them. I love this. This is fun. You don't want it to show too much. You want to leave the guesser looking. Do you see? I can feel your pain. Don't worry. We'll go back in. No worries. In fact, we'll do that now. Get out a brush. I'm going to that turquoise that I have on the table here. That's all you do. See? Now you can see them. They left a pretty outline for us to do. Nothing better than that. See? I'm smacking my gum. I'm sorry. I apologize. It's gross. I'll quit. There you go. All the way down to his feathers. He's looking pretty snazzy. Come over here to his friend. Do his belly. Same color. Go up under his chin area. Oh yeah, I'm liking that. That's fun. Pretty pretty. Just when you were ready to give up, I bring back the hope. I know. You don't need to give up. This is just fun. I'm going to clean that brush off. I'm going to come back in with a bit of that dark blue. Time limit at. Golly dang, we're having fun. And come right over that again. Fixed. See? Perfection. Nah, we're not into that. We just have to be a little bit funny. A little classy. There you go. We can see where his eye's at over here, so I'm going to come in. And I'm just going to gently dot around where the eye's at. We'll come in with a pen and fix them all up. That's what we're going to do in the first place, right? I'm going to pause, be right back, and we'll have more fun. Be right back. We're going to fix the little red flower. Oh, red. I have red out. So what you want to do is you want to come in here and just lightly, just very lightly, come in and just add a little color. Let the background show through. It'll be fine. See? Just take a brush and just sweep that color in. Oh, that's fun. This is going to help you see where your painting's really headed. And I just love to play anyway, so I'm happy. And come through here. I could use a smaller brush if I wanted to, but I'm not too worried about it. You can tell that it's a rose. Get a little water on that brush. A little water on the brush and a little bit in the paint. Let's come right up through. Do light washes. Just like this. You don't have to be too worried about staying on. It's all going to blend just fine. Let's come in. Now if you're doing this thicker, you would most definitely have to worry about it. But since we're not, we're going to be okay. I'm going to include this as part of the rose, because I think that looks so much better. And it does already, doesn't it? I know. You were worried it wouldn't pop, but we've got it. Never worry. That's not what we're about. I'm going to go right over here. Just scumble right over the areas of orange. It'll come right on through. We're using a very light touch to our rose. I'm going to show you some tricks with a gel pen. Yeah, gel pen. You have to put a few more creatures on here. Then we're going to call it done with the creatures. I'm going to show you some tricks with a gel pen and you'll enjoy the process. See how pretty that is? Oh yeah, that's gorgeous. I love it. Now I'm just using a regular brush. If I were using a fabric brush, it would probably make it stick and adhere differently. It's kind of the reason why I'm not doing that. So where you see a little of your colors, just pop that in. Stay away from your birdie. You worked hard on him. You worked really hard on your booty. I'm smacking gum again. I apologize. I apologize. Alright, there we go. Okay, we're going to come right here too. So basically just go in where there's a little orange. Like right there. See, you were worried for no reason. No reason to be worried. Absolutely none at all. I do want to hit some of these areas a little harder where we've got the white caked in. Just like that. Because it is denim. Alright, enough of that. Good job, good job. Yeah, I know, it's pretty, isn't it? Wait till we see what we do next. Trace, I'm scared. Nah, don't be. We've got this. I'm pulling out some butterflies. Getting mad at myself, so I'm probably going to spit my gum out here very shortly. Do it now, because I don't like smacking in your ear, and I'm doing that for no reason, and it bothers me. Alright, so we're going to stick with, let's see what else we've got. Oh, we have a powder blue. Let's do a powder blue and pink. See what we get. So bring out my scraper tool again. Let's see what we get. If we don't like it, we can change the colors. We're not worried about it. Heck, we don't worry about nothing. No need. That's pretty. We need to gold it. That's what we need to do. We need to gold that next. Oh, put a lot on there. It's okay. Pull that to the side. And smoosh that in there. I need to get my big one out. Here it is over in the corner. The big squoosher will be just fine. The more I look at that, the more I like it. Oh, that is fun. We're all about the fun, aren't we? I know. Butterflies can be your color. Whatever color you want. I promise. A little water on the denim, but it's not going to hurt it. Subtle. Very subtle and very pretty. Moving around. Moving around. Moving around. Quit singing. Sorry. I'm excited. It's turning beautiful. I think it's going to be special. I really do. Do the pink and the blue first. Oops. I don't want to drop it. Then I'm going to clean that off. Always have your towel with you, Teresa. And dry it up really well. Clean the memory card off. I'm going to show you how to fix with some pen. Fix? Well, we're not really going to fix it. Accentuate. Accentuate is a better word. Accentuate. Too fun. Too cool. Too amazing. Oops. Let's take that off. Oh. Just subtle enough to leave your eye wondering. And this one's going to go too close to that right here. I'm going to put our pink and our blue back on there. I'm going to dry it. Pause, be back. We'll have fun with our awesomeness, shall we? Yes, we shall. Ooh, that was scary. Alright, here we go. So pretty. Too pretty. Alright, clean that off. Get my gold. Here we go. There we go. So pretty. Too pretty for words. I agree. Alright. We're done. All we have to do now is accentuate. And I will be back after I let this dry for a few minutes. And we'll continue on. I'll be right back. Alright, welcome back everyone. I'm going to show you how to use just a standard little gel pen. See the butterflies? How pretty they sparkle. I'm going to do this flower. I've already started there, so I want to make sure I don't touch anything that I'm not supposed to touch. I come in and just quickly outline it. Nothing too fancy. Just squiggle the pen. Back and forth. Following the line. Since we know that's a bud, that's okay, we're going on the bird too. We're going to come right here, like that. See how we did that? Awesome. So you're going to see the marks here, so just come in and just lightly scribble over the marks, like this. And you can come up through little hash marks. Now since I have stuff back there that's kind of crazy, meaning it has wings and feathers and things behind the limb I'm trying to say, get it together. You're just going to go in and sporadically just touch it with your pen. You can get confused if you see where the word hope is at and all that other stuff. Just make sure you know that that's a letter or a word. Come through and just enjoy the process. It'll start to draw your hand in the area that you want it to. That'll be a lot of fun. See how we're just popping it forward? It doesn't have to be perfect. See, that could be something else, but we're just going to use that as a shadow. Come in with that. And kind of pull down here. And it doesn't need to be perfect. We know what a rose looks like. We're just having fun laying in some petals. A little more texture. And right through here, do the same. See? That's pretty cool, isn't it? And you brought it forward. That's a good thing. You can go through there and do the same thing now for the birds. I'm going to wait on that a minute. You want to come in and do some to your leaves. Hit and miss. Just kind of give them a little bit of sparkle, pizzazz if you want. So we know that this one has a big leaf coming down like that, and this has one coming over like this. Because we paid attention to the design and just sporadically do it. This has a little leaf coming off like this. It's a leaf to our tree. And we're going to add a little more texture here. What? Yeah, I'll show you here in a second. We're going to finish our birds together. But the gel pens are really going to bring all of this forward. So that's the leaf there. Come over here. I'm leaning on the table now. I've been doing this for hours. Had a lot of fun with you though. See that? Look at that. You wouldn't think it makes a picture pop, but it does. There's nothing wrong just coming in and doing a bit of scribbly. Right there too. Heck, it might go over all of it. I don't know. I'm confused. Not really confused. I'm just being sassy. Alright. Come right down through there. And don't fret. Just leave a mark. Do you see how beautiful that's turned out? I'm going to pull out some other colors here for our bird and for our twigs. And we're going to show you how to bring them forward too. I'm just going to kind of doodle around a little bit more with this gold, because I'm loving the way it's pulling the picture together. And most people would think that the sparkle would take away from it, but it really adds to it. And you know, we're women, we love sparkles. Even guys like sparkles, I guess. I don't know. I was going to make a naughty comment, but I'll refrain. You know me, you know what I was going to say. You probably know what I was going to say. That's okay. I have a right to be sassy. That's right. We worked our tuchus off on this. Alright, I'll be back. Stay tuned. Alright, you ready to get challenged? Alright, let's do it. Set these colors aside. I'm going to go in with a jelly roll. The first place I'm going to go through, right here. This is going to be just simple back and forth. It's going to be very subtle, and I like subtle. Just sort of scratch it on there. It'll be fine. And it's going on there. Let's see if I, there we go. I had to reactivate it here. And if I want to, I'll come back over that with another color, which I probably will, because I'm not pleased with the way that one's working out. Alright, so we're going to go back in to our greens here a little bit. And I have this really pretty color. And I just want to add little splashes of this color. Not to recolor the whole leaf, but just to kind of give it a pleasing look in spots. Kind of pull things forward in a different manner. Which is what we do. when we're having fun. No, it does not have to be perfect. There's a little leaf around that butterfly. Just write your heart and let the rest follow. It'll all be fine. See? That's all you have to do. And these are for paper, but they work beautiful on fabric. Because you're not going to wash it. And they will be just fine as they are. So you're just going to kind of come down through this one here. Lay in the leaf. Pull across. No big deal. Same with this. Pretty crazy how that looks, huh? Yeah, don't worry about it. You got it. Hopefully you can still see what I'm doing. Because I'm caught in the moment. Just making it stand out a little bit more. Other areas I really want to hit. Yeah, I love that leaf. So we're going to go through here. It's sort of like a palm leaf. But that's okay. That's A-okay. Yeah, look at that. Gorgeous, I tell you. Gorgeous. Simply gorgeous. Alright. That's some fine feathered friends right there. Everybody needs a fine feathered friend, don't you agree? I agree. Alright, come right up around there. Oh, so smashing. Do you see? You see. Awesome. Guess what? Now we're going to go into the black. Deep breath. We're going in. Oh, this one sort of has a purpley metallic flavor. I like it. Here we go. I'm going to go around the beak. I'm going to go around the feather. You don't want to do a straight line by any means. Because your bird isn't exactly straight either. So you're going to go around his belly, into the foot. We have a foot here. And we have a foot here. And then his leg goes into his body. Come right around the tail and the feather. Pretty neat, huh? Don't worry, we're going to lay in some markings here. There you go. And get him a little bit of a thing on his beak. That looks good to me. We're going to be back to do some more details with you, my friend. Come over here and just lay that gel pen down. No big deal. Yeah, I like that a lot. That is pretty. I'm going to put his little eye there. And then do his beak. Just like that. Looks a little crazy, but not for long. Let's scribble off. This activated, it's white. Come right up here. I don't want to get my hand in an area I'm not supposed to. There we go. Very subtle. Very subtle. I like that. Now I'm going to go in with the gold. Here we go. We're going to put some feathers on it. Are you ready? Deep breath. 1, 2, 3, go for it. I cheated. You're just going to go in and lightly. So you're going to come around the head like this. Around the beak. And the eye. Just like that. Oh, so pretty. Now you're going to lay in longer strokes, like that. Oh, that's a cool bird. Then you're going to do the same over here. Just pull down. And come on the head, around the face, and the beak of that bird. And just lay some long strokes in. Just like that. Alright? That bird's like, yeah, I got you, girl. They're lovebirds. Yeah. That's what I say. They're lovebirds. Alright, perfect. Perfect, my booty. Nothing's perfect. You're right. Nothing's perfect. I don't want it perfect. So I'm going to close this out here. Oops, we're in the green. Oopsie poops. Go over with the black. You'll be fine. Shh, don't worry about it. Here you go. Then swing on down. Same goes for the back. Okay, just like that. Go around the head. Careful around the eye. And swing on through. I know, right? Beautiful. We're going to do the same thing here. So I'm going to start back here. And swing through here. And swing longer strokes down the back of his feathers. No, that's a beautiful bird. I'm going to take this one again, see if I can get this one working. And go right over his leg with that. And go over this one with his leg. Then this one. We didn't lay the outline into his legs, did we? Bad girl. And he's got some feet hanging over. Just like that. Yeah, I love that. So pretty. Too pretty for words. Getting my pen all gunky. Alright. Now I'm going to come up here. Kind of lay a mark under the eye. Try not to make them look so grumpy. It wasn't my fault. It's really not. In fact, I'm going to be right back. I'm going to pick out a couple more gel pens and I'll be right back. Alright, welcome back, Les. Have a blue gel pen. Now you're just going to kind of come down the birdie's belly. Long strokes. Doesn't have to be perfect. Yeah, there you go. See that? That makes all the difference. Just a gel pen. Who knew? I did. Now you do. Tell your friends. I'm playing with you. Keep the secrets to yourself. That's better yet. If you do that, nobody can mess with you. Alright. I'm wearing a paint-stained shirt, by the way, so if you see it, I apologize. That happens. I'm busy. I'm just scratching that color in. It doesn't need to be too anything, just scratching it in there. Looks like I'm coloring it solid, but I'm not. Leave that alone. I'm going to come in with a darker color. Hopefully it won't kill it. And now you're just going to kind of lay that just slightly over the top. You probably can't see much distance or difference where you are, but you can definitely see it in front of you, and I think that's spooktacular. Spooktacular. Yeah. There we go. Now we're getting it. He's like, I'm looking mean. Don't you touch my stuff. Dude, I wasn't. Yeah, you were. Come in with the brown. Watch. This is fun. Just scribble. Long line. Over right where you are. Kind of bleed the eye in. Just scribble like this. Just don't worry about your lines being perfect. You don't want a perfect line. Don't go out of the line. But don't be perfect in the line. Come through here. And come through here. sweep on down. I'm going to tell you, these are, I'm using the Jelly Roll, the Arteza, and these. So I'm using Lovey Ginger's gift and Lovey Deborah's gift, because we're having fun. I'm going to go right over the leg of that bird with that color, because the rest of them sparkles. And I'm going to color it in. The same for over here. That way I know where we're at. And kind of leave that in there. Yeah. Leave a little bit more. That behind. Come through here. Give it a bit more of a shine. And we're going to call it a day. That is super delish. I really hope you enjoyed silk screen printing on denim, and then going after it with a gel pen. Because we rock. Yes, we do. Thank you for joining me for a very long and very fun fabric painting video. Bless me be in your life. Bless me be on your journey, and thank you for blessing me with your presence. I want you to stay classy. I want you to stay sassy, but most of all, I want you to stay you, because this world would be nothing good if it weren't for you. I want you to have a very wonderful evening. I want you to be inspired. Much love and many hugs to you, and I'll see you Wednesday. Bye for now, my love. See you soon.